week.
Yes, the end of the week. End of the week. Middle of the month. It seemed like it was a long week. I don't know. Did it seem like a long week for anybody else?
Yes, I'll say yes.
Yeah, it was kind of.
It felt long. Time for me to disappear.
Time for you to disappear.
Yeah.
Up and there she goes. She disappeared.
Look. And just like that.
Where you going?
Just like that.
Yes.
Week is over.
Oh, man. So today is
you know, ooh, it has been a long week for Wilson.
Woo.
oh man, you know what? I need to build my immune system, so I'm gonna just keep
Look, we need that exercise up in
Oh man.
So
Something about the day.
For those of you that are watching,
Never a dull Friday. It's Fun Fact Friday.
It's Fun Facts Friday. We like to have fun facts Friday. Happy about today, because today we have some national days that are probably some of my favorite. Today is March 19th, 2021.
Mm-hmm.
It is National Backyard Day, National Let's Laugh Day, and National Certified Nurses Day.
Well, we were right on time with that.
Right. So I said it was something about the day.
Something about the day.
But we were laughing too, all of us, before we even came on. So
Yes, we've been laughing. It's National Let's Laugh Day.
So it's the Fun Fact crew.
Right. So Backyard Day, I know our backyard
is a mess.
Full of laughter, you know. It might be laughing right now.
Okay, laughter. That's where the dog lives. Might be a little splatter if you walk around in wrong spot.
You might start laughing if you walk around.
Hey, little slip and slide, huh?
Right.
Oh man.
Slip and slide in the water hose.
Yes. Oh my goodness, that's funny. I'm trying to get it together. Okay, we're gonna be halfway serious. So today's Backyard Day. It's not gonna work. So that just wouldn't be us, huh?
No.
Today we celebrate all of the creative ways that we enjoy our backyard. And I say laughter could be one of them. You know, a lot of people in the backyard. What's the first thing you think about? Well, other than the fact that Lady, takes care of the backyard. What is the first thing you might think about when you think of how to enjoy your backyard, Sissy?
Hey, you know what? I just go back there and sit. But Sissy, you talking about National Backyard Day.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. We're in March, April, May, June. We can't go back there and enjoy it for 4 more months.
Why not?
Because they said we couldn't gather until July.
Who said that?
You can enjoy your backyard by yourself. And
but you know what? Those birds and stuff, they get tired of me sitting back there talking to them.
Oh, well, I don't know. We may have to check out another show to find out the facts on that one that we can't gather till July. But, when I think of backyard, some of the things that I thought about that we do in the backyard are garden. Some people garden in their backyards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do.
Cookouts. People have cookouts in the backyard. Camping.
Parties, yeah.
Camping in the backyard. Some people may just pitch a tent in the backyard. I think I've done that once before.
Yeah.
Weddings.
You play dominoes.
Yep.
You play cards.
hanging out, having a couple people over, relaxing, especially when summertime comes.
Yes. Yes.
Weddings.
Yes.
And relaxing, and the list goes on.
Goes on and on.
Yes.
On and on.
Yeah.
Who comes up with these national days?
Well, I've looked at these on nationaldaycalendar.com. And you can submit a national day.
Oh, just make it up.
Oh, well, we about to submit us one.
I was trying to think of what to submit. I was trying to think of one that I could submit.
We're gonna make us one.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll let everybody know when that day comes, and then you can celebrate with us.
Because you can submit it. I don't think it's automatic that they approve it. I don't know. I didn't look further into it, but I do see that you can submit a day.
Okay.
But we're gonna submit a day, but we're gonna also give ourselves a day just because.
What would we call it? We have to think of what we're gonna call that day and submit one.
Yeah. We will. We're gonna let everybody know. And we're gonna Zoom from the backyard.
All right.
Zoom from the backyard. Individually, we'll all go into our backyard.
Yeah, virtual.
Virtually.
Yeah, virtually.
Okay.
But y'all can, I can come over there and do some slip and slide.
You don't want to slip and slide on this stuff.
I know, but listen, I didn't finish.
That kind of slip and slide.
I didn't finish. I said slip and slide, and then be by the hose, and you can watch me hose off my feet from the brown mud that smells.
Oh wow!
You know what? That's
no. That sounds
my
good.
Denise. We love our
that's
nieces
too much.
and nephews,
I don't
right?
look. That's my fur baby. I don't love her that much. So we have truly been living up to this day today, and it is Let's Laugh Day. Let's Laugh
Day. As you see, we've been having a already show tonight. Let's Laugh Day was created. It says just to remind us to add humor to our day. So add some humor to your day. I looked up on Mayo Clinic, mayoclinic.org, and it says that a good laugh has a good short-term effects and long-term effects. Some of those short-term effects are that it stimulates many organs. It says that it can enhance because you're laughing, you're intaking a lot of air, and it stimulates your heart by intaking the oxygen-rich air. It stimulates your lungs and muscles. It can increase the endorphins that are released by your brain. So all of that can happen from the extra intake, enhancing your air intake. It says that it can also soothe tension. Soothing tension. So the laughing can soothe tension because it can stimulate circulation along with the air, and it aids in muscle relaxation, which can help reduce some of the physical symptoms of stress. So just by laughing, you can relieve some tension. And so, I don't know, I guess that could be sort of true, because just how we had that laugh is like, you may have had a long day, but it's sort of just, okay, yeah, let's get rid of that day. Laugh it off.
Yep.
Laugh it off, get rid of it.
Hey,
that may
because we were like, yeah, it was a long week. Did it feel like a long week? But then when we started laughing and talking about it, it was like, yeah.
Right. And just laugh about it.
Yep.
Wasn't as difficult. So let's see. It says some of the long-term effects are that it relieves pain, Laughter can ease pain by causing the body to produce its own natural painkillers. So how I said that it can help your body and your brain release endorphins. Some of those endorphins may be painkillers,
Mm-hmm.
natural painkillers, Improve your mood. Many people experience depression, which right now is very common thing, people going through depression. And sometimes due to chronic illness, people might. And so they say that laughter can help lessen your depression and anxiety and may make you feel happier. It can also improve your immune system. Positive thoughts can actually release neuropeptides that help fight stress. So just like positive thoughts can release things into your brain, negative thoughts, if you are sitting around and you're listening to bad things happening all the time, you're hearing negative things, you can start to feel down and feel sad yourself. But when you start thinking positive thoughts and start thinking like, okay, happy thoughts, when they say happy thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
it can help you, your brain will release what's called neuropeptides that will help fight stress and potentially fight more serious illnesses. So let's see. This one here, I don't know. You'd have to do a whole lot of laughing, but it says that when you have that uncontrolled laughter, similar to how we started our show, and it ends in tears. And I know, I think most people have probably experienced at least one time you have that really good friend or somebody you've talked to, and you guys have just started laughing until you start having tears coming out your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of laugh, if you laugh for a good 10 minutes, you could burn 10 to 40 calories. Now, that would be a whole lot of laughter for it to really make a difference. But you're actually burning calories from laughing. I thought that was pretty interesting.
Well, I think we burned at least 5.5.
You know, the other thing, which we didn't mention yet, I think laughter is very contagious.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
You know, you might not even know what they're laughing about, but just listening to people laugh sometimes, and you'll be like, you'll start off like, what you laughing at? What's so funny? And they're just going on and on and on. And then you find yourself laughing right along with them, not even knowing what they're laughing about.
Right. You just start laughing because they're laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
That can happen.
So now we're passing on all those benefits you just said to other people too. That's cool.
And that's
I
See?
can't with Wilson
See,
tonight.
look at you guys.
I can't with Wilson.
See, it works. It works.
Oh, we just burned another calorie.
Right. We need
Because guess what? I'm listening to her and she breaks out with that, and all you can do is jump and start laughing. Where did that come from?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh,
There. I know we try to be serious today. You know what? And it's okay because we could do that and laugh, especially on our show, because it's Fun Facts Friday. So we're just having fun on a Friday while we share some facts.
hey, we're just trying to teach you how to have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Release stress. That's
Release stress, right, and build our immune system.
All at the same time. Build our immune system. Lose a little bit of
Calories.
Lose some calories.
Those little calories.
They ain't losing no weight.
Like that's not even one M&M yet.
I'm trying to think of something that may be 10 calories. Like that's not even. I don't know. Yeah. Oh boy.
Hey,
Okay.
but you know what?
Makes you
But
tired.
it
too.
added calories to our love chart.
Okay.
Adding calories to our love chart.
Yeah.
What's the
Because
love
we're
chart?
sharing the love. We're sharing the love. You don't get it?
Uh-uh.
You
Oh my God. I was trying to ride with you, but you know we want to keep it 100, and I couldn't agree because I don't know what you're talking about.
So you know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say like do you remember when Pastor Reese said and everybody was looking at him? He said, "Y'all will catch it at the red
Catch it
light."
at yeah, I'll catch that one at the red light.
But look, don't look for me because I'm still down here trying to crank the car up. So
Oh man. So today,
yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, what's the
Moving right along.
all right, our main topic for today are goals, dreams, and bucket list. Now, I looked up the definitions because I had to ask myself, or before I share the definitions, Desiree,
Yes.
how would you describe, or what would you say are the differences between a goal, a dream, and a bucket list?
Well,
Or is there?
I think with a bucket list, it's like off the wall type stuff that you wouldn't normally like. It's not really a dream. It's like I want to go climb Mount Fiji or something. It's like okay, one day maybe. And you said a goal and a dream. Dream. A goal would be like, okay, how about I just walk Pina Adobe? Like, it's like more realistic.
Okay.
And a dream is like, oh, maybe I'll go to the Mount Everest or something. I don't know.
Something like in between.
Right. So it's not, there's a difference.
Okay. Wilson. Oh, Wilson might have went back over the fence. She's still laughing. Wilson's still laughing.
Wilson over there giving us crickets and stuff.
Okay, Wilson's still laughing over the fence.
Right.
Do you think that there is a difference, or how would you describe in your own words the difference between a goal, a dream, and a bucket list?
Well, a goal is something I can work at obtaining. A dream is in the stars in the heavenlies that probably will never get done. And then a bucket list is what I'm going to do on my way to dying.
I was just going to say on my way to the heavens.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I'm sweating.
I was about to say, Sissy, do we even ask you your difference?
No.
She said no. Okay. So I looked up the actual definitions because I was curious, what is the difference? So, and this is Webster's dictionary, defines a goal as the end toward which effort is directed. So something that your effort is directed toward is a goal. A dream is a strongly desired goal or purpose. So that part I'm like, okay, so a dream is something that I'm strongly putting effort toward, because it says a strongly desired goal.
Yeah.
And the goal is the end toward which effort is directed. So the dream is a strongly desired end toward which effort is directed. So I'm going to work harder, or I want it more.
Well, from your definitions, I think a goal is something that you're working for.
Okay.
You're putting effort into actually getting and obtaining.
Okay. And the dream is just
something you want, but you're not going to put no effort into getting it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. That sounds a little better. And the bucket list is a list of things that one has not done before, but wants to do before dying. So reading that,
a bucket list right there.
A bucket list could be super long.
No, you said a bucket list is something someone wants to do before dying?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a bucket list right there. You ain't never died before.
Oh, gee.
How you gonna cross it off your list though once you do it?
Okay, Erica, when I die, you cross it off my list. Okay?
Right. How you go?
I'm leaving you in charge of that. Don't make me haunt you.
Now that would be interesting if a family had like bucket list, like you start the bucket list with the matriarch of the family, and then whatever they don't finish on the list, like it passes down to someone to try to finish working on those, plus add their own things and just keep going. That'd be interesting.
That'd be
Depend
very
on what they
interesting.
are.
It'd be interesting, but especially if you look at, say, something comes from like your great great grandmother, right? And they say that they want to go somewhere, or like say I've never eaten here, I want to go to this restaurant. And by the time it gets down to you, that restaurant may not even exist anymore. That would be
Hey,
that would be
and
interesting.
it's be like with me. If you say, my goal is to go wherever they make the rye bread at, and this, that, and other, well, I can't go. Because if I do, I'm gonna come back, my lips are gonna be all like
Because
this,
you're allergic to
because I'm
the
allergic.
stuff that's in it.
So guess
Yeah.
what?
Somebody else gonna have to do
your
that.
bucket list before we even go.
No, but you wouldn't cross it off. Just leave it on the list for then whoever gets it after you might be able to cross that thing off the list. That's what I said. That would be interesting if somebody did that. I guess.
Okay. So what you don't want to do, you leave it for somebody else to do. Like if somebody put
Not
on
what
that-
you don't want to do.
like somebody said they want to skydive. That's on their bucket list. I'm not doing no skydiving.
Oh,
See,
no.
I would like to go skydiving, but see,
No.
I would like to go skydiving, but for doctor's recommendations doesn't want me to go skydiving. So it's something I would never cross off of my list.
Well, you
So
know what?
Desiree will do it for you.
But you know what?
Right.
I did do it. I did do it for somebody when they turned 16. But guess what?
What?
I didn't do it at the place where they wanted to go.
But you
I
did
went-
it.
But let me tell you how I did it.
The indoor
Yes.
skydiving?
Yeah.
Huh? I
The
did-
indoor skydiving?
Yes.
Now, I said I want to try that just to experience.
Now I might
Again.
do that one.
Now, I would have to ask, okay, so Desiree,
Yes.
you have gone skydiving like really out of a plane. Have you
Yes.
also gone skydiving at the indoor skydiving?
No.
Okay. I would like for Desiree to go to the indoor skydiving first, because then she could let us know if it really feels the same way. Otherwise, we'll be thinking we know what it feels like to skydive, and it doesn't even feel the same. And we'd be like, oh yeah, I know what it feels like. And she'd be like, that was not what it feels like to skydive.
Well, you know what?
And we'd be thinking we did something.
We can put on some of those VR glasses. Have you ever worn those VR glasses?
No.
Yes.
The virtual reality glasses?
Yes.
Oh,
I've never worn them, but that's what I'm saying. We might be thinking we really doing something that, ooh, that felt cool. And Desiree be like, that's nothing close to what it feels like.
But when you put on those VR glasses, you feel like you're doing something.
How do you know if you never really did it?
Well, in my brain, look,
And then you walk around telling everybody you went skydiving and you
I
ain't never
sure
even
did.
went
I
skydiving.
Right.
Look, I knocked that off. Hey,
You were in a tube.
look. Okay, call it what you want, but yep, I did it. I've been skydiving.
See, got people walking
We have-
around.
We have to make sure
They
we
doing
add.
something they didn't even do.
Right. So that's why I would like for someone who's done it for real to experience the indoor and to be able to let me know. So if any of you out there have actually skydived out of a plane, and you also have gone skydiving in the tube, can you comment? Let us know. Is it really similar? How does it compare to the real life thing? I mean, I'm curious because, like I said, I don't want to do it because just like, okay, here's an example: miniature golf.
Mhm.
Some people may do miniature golf and say that they've gone golfing. Miniature golf is nothing like walking on a full-size golf course and golfing. I can say that because I've done both. So I can compare and know, but people may think, oh, I've miniature golf is just like golfing. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
But if you got a hole in one is a hole in one.
Okay, so we're going to go
On
to
a
the
min-
next one.
On a miniature golf course.
Right, on a miniature golf course. It's a lot harder to get a hole in one on a full-size golf course.
Right.
She's like, we're not talking about asterisks. It was a hole in one. Didn't ask what hole in one.
Just, right, didn't ask for the other details, huh?
Right.
So one thing about a goal that I did find, it says that a goal should be SMART, SMART. The S means it should be specific. And actually, I have a picture that can actually help display that a little bit.
Mhm.
So it should be specific, meaning set real numbers with real deadlines. Like, don't say, I want the example here, I want more visitors. And I would say, like, followers on Facebook or Twitter or something. You say, if you're having a business, you say, I want more followers. Okay, but what is more? You can get two more and you would have had more. So is that the goal you're setting? Or my goal is to get 50 followers, 50 people following the page. So set something specific that you can tell. And that sort of goes on with the next one, measurable. You want your goal to be something that's trackable, because you can see as you're moving. If you just say, I want more followers, I'm going to continue using that. I want more followers. You want to be able to see, okay, we've had so many people watching the show. You can see it and measure that you are getting more people. You want your goal to be attainable. You want it to be something that is challenging but possible. Just like I want to run 50 miles a day. I don't know. There may be someone out there who runs 50 miles a day, but you don't want to set a goal, especially if you have not ran. You are not a runner. You're barely speed walking. You don't want to set a goal that is so challenging that you're not going to, it's not realistic. It's not going to be, well, realistic goes to the next one, but you want to set something that is attainable and realistic, which takes us to the R. Be honest with yourself. You know what you and your team are capable of. Again, like I said, if you are barely speed walking, is it realistic for you to say, because we're being specific and measurable, by next month, I want to be able to run 50 miles? That's not a realistic goal for someone who is just starting off. So set something realistic that you can possibly, it is, if you work at it, you should be able to make it. And then give yourself a deadline. You go with that goal. You can say, I want to be able to run, we're going to say 5 miles. That might be a little more realistic for some people. To say, I want to run 5 miles, and don't say, by the end of next week, I'm going to build up and I want to be able to run 5 miles. Give yourself a deadline, but again, something that's realistic and something that you can guess, and not just say 5 miles and then 3 years later, you know what, I did say I want to learn how to start running 5 miles. Give yourself a deadline so you can work at it. So that is a guide, and I found this on a lot of different sites, business sites, building social media sites, on just how to market yourself, building your own setting personal goals. It doesn't necessarily have to be business related. It could be just for a personal thing that you want to do. I want to eat more vegetables. So even in this, taking it to a self-care, I want to have a day that I set aside so many hours each day of the week to take care of myself. That's something that is still, it can be used, but using that, be specific, be measurable, make sure it's attainable, realistic, and time bound. Set yourself a time deadline.
You know what, Sissy?
Yes.
You know, with that, a lot of times, that's why I have that, up there, a bucket list, a you and me bucket list.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes you can have someone that, can have some of the same dreams and goals that you have. And it could be something that you guys can do together. And, it's just like when we all went on the cruise together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it seems like so long ago.
I know, but we had a good time. But yeah, everybody has cruised before and everything, but we had not cruised all together as a whole like that.
Right.
And so it was a dream that became a reality. Mm-hmm. And it was something that we were able, we did work smart with that. We looked at it, it got put together, and then we paid, and then it was attainable, and it was realistic in the end. Right. So sometimes, all I'm saying is sometimes we can have our own personal goals, but sometimes if you have somebody that has kind of like the same dream or similar, sometimes working with someone will help strengthen that and have you really, really do it where it's just not a dream. They'll help you bring that to reality, That's the way I look at things, I do a lot of things so-called solo, so you say,
Mm.
but I love it when there's somebody else with me. Like when I go to Sam's Club, I love when somebody else is with me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or even to add to that, they may not, if you have someone, it doesn't necessarily have to be someone who is trying to reach that same goal. Sometimes it just helps to have, what's the word?
Accountability.
Thank you. An accountability partner to sort of help you. And I think we've talked about this on one of the shows before, as far as
We did.
working with each other and just encouraging each other. How are you doing reaching your goal? So sometimes it doesn't have to be the same,
And
working towards the same thing.
I know we had this conversation because I was the one sitting there saying, well, you're not doing it. So you don't know what it's feeling like right about now.
What do you mean?
Because you
Don't do that face.
You pushing you pushing me to do something. I need
But see,
okay, I take that
But
back
see,
because
it's
I'm
like
doing
this.
with you in spirit.
right, it's
You-
not
with you in spirit.
pushing you, it's going with you.
going with you.
So there's
Okay.
a difference if someone is behind you pushing you as opposed to them being beside you walking with you.
Okay.
Okay.
You know,
And
you supporting
and-
somebody, it's easier to be beside them than to be
Mhm.
behind them.
and like we said, we may not be going through the same thing,
Mhm.
but I may feel that way when I'm getting pushed toward my goal. So it's still, yeah,
Yeah.
the chain. That's all.
But
Help
we
each-
have dreams and we have goals and we have bucket lists that we have our individual and then we
Mhm.
have group ones together. And I love them. I love them all. You know, I love them. I love them all. I love it all.
So
She
I'll
loves
put-
them all.
I'll put it out there that there is one thing on my bucket list, and that is to visit Arica, Chile. Arica, the city in Chile, just because it's spelt just like my name, Arica, Chile.
You said that before.
Mhm.
Yep.
Mhm.
I won't be going with you on that one. I just let you know right now.
What? How you already gonna say you gonna be with me in spirit?
No, that's one of them ones I'll be behind you, pushing you to go, but I won't be beside you, walking with you.
Okay.
Especially
be-
not in
she'll-
this day and age.
You'll be with me in spirit. Oh well, I don't
Right.
plan to travel that far for a while, but that's on the bucket list.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's the bucket list.
And the term bucket list, and it made me want to watch the movie now because it was popularized by the 2007 movie of the same name, which the name was Bucket List.
Is
It's
that what
starring
it's called?
American actors Jack Nicholson and Morgan
Mhm.
Freeman. And I remember saying I wanted to watch it then and never watched it. So yeah, I actually want to see that. Maybe that could be an Amazon movie night. Let's see if it's on Amazon or Netflix.
I'm checking.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
Yes.
Would you watch it again? You saw it too,
Yes.
Wilson?
Yeah, I saw it.
It's
Oh
good.
my
It's a cute
gosh.
movie.
Okay, so would you guys watch it again?
Yes.
Okay. So
Okay.
maybe we'll find it. We'll have a bucket list party night, movie party night.
Mhm.
Yeah. And so that's that.
Yeah.
Anything else we want to say about our goals?
It's on
dreams, or
Amazon.
It's on Prime, or do we have to pay like $6?
It's on Amazon Prime.
Okay. So if you're watching,
We're gonna have movie night.
we're gonna have a movie night.
Let's do
Oh, that is a dream, a goal. That's a bucket list completed.
No.
The light bulb came on or something. I was like, wow.
Okay, that's not on my bucket list. It's
What's not on your bucket list?
to watch that movie.
Yes,
Why?
yes. Because you said that you would do it with us.
I just asked if you
Yes.
would watch it again, and you said yes.
Okay, I
bucket
will watch it again.
Okay.
It will
But-
be a goal to watch it with you. It will not be
Yes.
a bucket list.
Right.
No, a bucket list is supposed to be something that's not
You
like.
do before you die.
Yeah, but I don't think.
When you watch the movie, you'll see why I say no. It ain't
I
on
think
my
that
bucket
when
list.
you watch, I think that when you put things on your bucket list, and this may just be me, it should not be little simple things like that, like watch a movie. That's something you could do on a regular. That's not even a goal. That's just what you're doing tonight. We're gonna watch a movie.
No,
I don't
think that's
listen, no. We have a movie downstairs that's waiting for us on the DVR.
Yeah, I don't even know if I want to watch that movie anymore. We done had new movies come up since then now. But that would not, but what I'm saying is I don't think that something like that would be worth putting on the bucket list because that's something that can happen on a regular.
Maybe for you though, maybe not.
Maybe I'm about to say maybe I'm not understanding the bucket. Okay, and so that's a good point because I watch movies a lot.
Right.
So that's not something out of the ordinary that I would say I really want to make sure that I do. I would like to do this before I die. That's why that going to Erica Chili, that's not something I'm just going to hop on a plane and do real quick. So that's a serious goal or dream. So that would go on the bucket list.
I'm gonna write and get you some more stimmy so you can go.
I'm gonna need a few more than one or two to go to Erica Chili because that's a nice trip, and I'm not going by myself. So somebody gonna have to go with me. Y'all all talking about I'm sending you. Somebody gonna end up having to go with me. I'm not going over there by myself. You'll go. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna be with Wilson. Look.
Right. Y'all gonna be there in spirit with us, huh?
We'll drop you off at the airport. We'll drop you off.
And pick you up.
Right.
They gonna drop us off and pick us up at the airport, but they're not coming with us.
Right.
So I just looked. You can go on multiple airlines, and it'll take you 1 day, 6 hours, and 6 hours plus because you got some connections. But the cheapest is $935
round trip.
Oh,
I'm about to say, so would you just go send me one way? Told you I'm gonna need a few stimulus.
was that one way?
She gonna buy a one way ticket. You said
like,
you wanted to go. You didn't say you wanted to come back.
Right.
Oh Lord.
Either get one round trip ticket or two of you are going only one way. What you want to do?
It looks like that's one way.
Whoa.
Right. See. That's why that one's on the bucket list. That's not just like a $30 flight to Vegas. You could just do real easy. So we have an event coming up in our community that is virtual. So you don't necessarily have to be in our community to join in. This one is for women. It is a virtual springtime tea that Word of Faith Christian Center women are hosting. It is tomorrow from 10 to 11:30 a.m. And it's
I'm sorry. Let me mute myself.
Okay.
Talk about cool. So it is from 10 to 11:30 a.m.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute myself.
It is. Are anybody with me? Okay. It's gonna be through free conference call, and I'll share the event on our Fun Facts Friday page on Facebook so that you guys can get the link. If you wear a hat, you do get entered into a drawing to win a prize. And so they have some games planned, some chit chat time. And so get your cup of tea, hot tea, cold tea, green tea, Earl Grey tea. It's a whole lot of teas. So I'm not even going to try to name all the teas.
But some of those green teas you got to be careful with.
Why? What's wrong with them?
Okay,
green tea from Starbucks or from like the jasmine tea, or you know what? I'm not even gonna say it. Whatever kind of tea you like to drink, go ahead and bring your tea. I'm gonna be like Kermit and just sip on my tea.
Well, that should be fun.
Yes, so that's tomorrow. I will post the Facebook information and the flyer on our Fun Facts page.
Question. So with that, do you just go on your computer or laptop or phone or whatever and have your cup of tea and then join the ladies as they do whatever they're going to do, and you just have your own tea? That's how it works?
Yes, because it is going to be virtual. So it's this virtual tea. So you'll have your own tea, and that's what I said, hot tea, cold tea, however, your own cup of tea, and
Mhm.
you'll join in virtually like we are. And it's not through Zoom, it is through free conference call, but you don't necessarily have to download it. You can go through it through the web browser, and the links and everything will be posted. Or if you want more information, you can email women, WOMEN, at WOFCCfairfield.com.
Well, that should be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, and that's
I
what
love
we're
to
like
see
this
all the
weekend.
hats and everything.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. The tea hats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Alrighty.
that should be fun.
So guess what? We are only a couple of weeks.
A couple of weekos, huh?
Wilson's rubbing off on me. We're only a couple
Let me
weeks
see if
away.
that's a real word.
Weekos. From our 1 year anniversary show, which is going to be the first Friday of April. Tune in. We have some fun stuff. We're going to do some flashbacks over some funny moments. I think the beginning of this show might be one of them that we might have to play. Yeah.
You'll laugh.
Yep. Tune in. Mark your calendars. We will be back next Friday, though, at 6:30 Pacific time. And you can always email us at funfactsfriday100@gmail.com. That is also how you will find our Facebook page, our YouTube page at Fun Facts Friday 100. You can remember it because we share fun facts on Friday and we keep it 100. We will also catch Sissy in the chat on Sunday, WOFCCfairfield.com. Click on the live streaming around 10:30ish. And also, they have a YouTube page, WOFGM Fairfield. You will find them on YouTube to get the notifications and alerts. And we will see you guys later. Deuces.
Bye.